All right, so here I am sitting. I've got my ninth grader over here and my 10th grader over there. And usually I wouldn't be able to do, or used to be, I wouldn't be able to do a video because they're little and they would climb into my lap and they would say, Mama, Mama, Mama. But this morning, just now, I just said, hey, I'm going to do a video real quick, okay? Because it's all about changes and seasons. Okay, so now he's snooping out. All right, so some things don't change. They still are mischievous. They're still silly, funny, enjoyable. But the whole idea is that seasons change. And so the family changes. And what we find out works from way back when doesn't always work. Even 6 months, 1 month, and then obviously 10 years later, things are going to change a lot. So as the seasons change, here we are. The fall is coming. In Texas, I don't feel like it ever comes soon enough, but it'll get here eventually. And just that same kind of eagerness that you have for the weather to change, you sometimes have for your kids to change. And I want to really advise you to not, look too forward to the future, but really soak it up. Like, I'm so grateful that I have my ninth grader sitting here, my 14-year-old precious girl sitting here going over Spanish with me. And I know that in 4 years' time, I'm not going to have this anymore. I was eager before they could walk. That, oh, could they hurry up and walk? Before they could crawl, could they hurry up and crawl? And we kind of miss sometimes that soaking up portion. So as the life changes happen, recognize first of all, it will change. It will change. They will learn to read. They will learn to tie their shoes. They will learn to wipe their own bottoms. They will. It will get there. But don't be too eager as they go through those changes, and recognize that as they change, you have to change too. So things that used to work aren't always going to work. And some things will stay the same. Like, we still do charts. From back when Lisa was 4 years old, she had a chart. It only had pictures on it because she couldn't read. But she still has a chart with all her high school work on there, and she checks it off as she goes. At the same time, I don't have to sit there and say, did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do that? I take a glance at the chart, I see it's done, and I trust that she's going to come to me with any trouble, which is why she's sitting here with Spanish. She's pretty sure, but she's not 100% sure. And so I can trust her to, really, she's taken hold of her own education at this point. That was not so at 5, 6, and 7. If I trusted her to do her reading lessons, first of all, you can't teach yourself to read. So, all in all, as the seasons change, don't be too eager, but also know that, don't worry, you're not going to be in this spot forever. Be ready to be fluid and change with your seasons. Seriously, Suzanne.